guys, welcome back to yet again another video. And yes, this looks familiar because I'm filming 2 in one night. This is pretty much the only time I have to film, so we're going to try to bust out 2 videos in one night. This particular video, as you can tell by the title, it's based around things that I've learned after going through 2 pregnancies at 2 different times in my life, 2 drastic times in my life, and also 2 different lifestyle eating habits of my life. So, without further ado, here are my not so glamorous sides of pregnancy and also the things that have saved my life during pregnancy. So, let's jump into the video. Not so glamorous side of pregnancy. This is the things you find out if someone is close to you and tells you about it, or you physically go through it. They're funny to me. They're like comical. They'll be comical to anybody. But whenever it happens, you're just like, why? What the freak? No one says this. The first ugly truth about pregnancy, you see people get morning sickness. Oh yes, I got morning sickness. No. Try having morning sickness whenever ginger, lemon, all those remedies that are supposed to work, they don't work. You throw them up. Like, I had morning sickness tea, drank it, threw it right up. Obviously that wasn't going to work. I had lemon water, cold, warm, whatever. Didn't work. I had to physically suck on a lemon and it would take away the nausea for 3 minutes. And then it was back. I was just like, nothing's going to fix it. I'm going to die. So sleep. Sleep fixes it. But you can't sleep your whole day away, especially if you already have a child or you have a fur child like myself, or you take care of a house. Like the first pregnancy, we were young, living with parents, so I didn't physically have to take care of a house. I had to make sure I keep stuff clean and straightened up, but I didn't have to take care of a whole house. No, you gotta take care of a whole house. With morning sickness, dead. Dead. Sorry. When the remedies don't work, is it so glamorous? Is it really? No. No, it's not. The next thing. Things get TMI. Get ready. Sorry, gentlemen. Mute this. Girls don't pee strawberry milk or shit strawberry milk. So here goes the reality. You will have the craziest bodily functions and the worst smelling farts of history. Like, you don't want to be around it, but you can't stop it. Your whole body just is gas and you're like, oh my God, I can't run away. It's with me. It's a part of me. Like, what do I do? It doesn't matter what you eat. It just comes out triple the bad smell. Like, you're just like, what the? Did something die? I thought I was making a life. Did something die? The smell that comes out of your body makes you really reevaluate what the hell is going on. The next thing that I found out in this pregnancy, but I did not have in the last pregnancy, is that your body trying to conform its inner workings to now harbor a child throws off pH balances. And out of nowhere, you get a yeast infection. You're like, what the fuck is this? They're like, yeah, it's completely normal. Your hormones are just out of wax and your pH balance. What? There's no stopping it? I mean, what? Hello? Fix it. And I don't like taking pills and everything, so of course I had to find a natural remedy because I'm not all about that popping this pill while you're pregnant. Like, that's not my thing. I didn't even take the nausea medicine that they prescribed me because I couldn't eat, because nothing would work to keep my nausea down, for me to, keep my food down. I didn't even take that. I was like, no, I don't care. I don't like to take medicine in general, and I damn sure ain't trying to take no nausea medicine that's been linked to, like, cleft lip or lip, whatever it's called, and then some yeast infection. Give me the natural way. So what I did was coconut oil became my best friend, and I started to drink a probiotic, which I will get into later in this video. But a probiotic, a dairy-free probiotic, because yogurt, if you are a non-vegan, it has probiotics in it for you. It'll help balance you, like Activia can help balance you too. So you can do that. But just know that you might not be doing anything. You can be the cleanest person. Hello? You can have your hygiene routine down to a T, but you will still, some way, somehow get this one yeast infection. And you be like, what the fuck is this? What is wrong with me? Am I dying? So as you get later on into your pregnancy and you start to get the bump, it's so cute. They don't tell you that the child could potentially roll and be sitting in your back. So you literally can't walk. Your legs are now shut down. Like, this child is sitting on the nerve that you didn't know could control so much of your lower body. And there's nothing you can do. You have to wait for them to move. You can try to like stretch, or you can, essentially you gotta wait for home skillet biscuit to move. Or they don't tell you that the baby might be punching you and the little fist is in your hip. You're like, what the fuck? Bro, what is this pain? Oh, the fist just looks like the baby's sitting on your left hip or your right hip. What? It's just, how much room is in there? No one tells you that. It's just all sweetness and you'll feel little kicks. No. My baby was judo chopping me. I'm like, if you don't sit your behind down somewhere and take a nap. Another thing they don't tell you. Honey. I don't care if you don't feel the urge to pee, just go and pee. I don't care. Every hour and a half, just go check and try to pee. I don't care. Just go do it. Once you get that bump and that baby is protruding, just go and do it. Because when I tell you, and this is something that I have experienced in both pregnancies, and it annoys the hell out of me, because there's no need for this. Like, there's no freaking need. I did it, I was folding clothes tonight. I did it last night. Folding her clothes in my little nesting phase. Yes, I'm nesting. I love this. We're folding clothes, sitting on the bed. As you can see, there's still some things behind me that got to get put away in drawers. But I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, I just sneeze. Like, everyone has a normal sneeze. And what happens? I pee on myself. How the fuck? I don't even have to pee. How do you pee on yourself? You don't have to pee. Well, honey, you did have something in your bladder, it just wasn't forceful yet. So when you sneezed, out came the pee. And I do blame myself for not doing my Kegels. I learned about those a long time ago. But damn, you know, panty liners are saving lives. Keep your panty liners, ladies. Now that we have gone over all the things that are irritating that no one tells you about in pregnancy, they're irritating, funny, and they happen. Like, it's just like, it's something you laugh about afterwards, but usually in the moment you're like, F. But now that we've covered that, let's go ahead and cover some things that have saved me in both of my pregnancies. So, in both pregnancies, what has saved my body life, my shape, if you will, or just, you know, the tension, the stress, is my yoga. Doing your yoga stretches. You don't have to be a profound yogi, is I guess is that what they call them. But But you don't have to be inside. You just need to put effort into stretching. Stretch. If you can't, my first pregnancy I did yoga, I did weightlifting, and I also ran. That helps so much. And me not doing yoga as soon as I did in my first pregnancy compared to this pregnancy, I learned how important it was, because I experienced so much more back issues with not being so religious to my yoga this pregnancy, that I wish I would have just kept going and did what I did the first time around. That's for sure. Going back to the stretches that they taught me in there, even if you don't sit down and do the full session with the DVD, those stretches that they teach you in there, and just going through a couple of those motions in a set stage or a repetition of a few of those motions help tremendously. So prenatal yoga, number 1. Number 2, what saved me this pregnancy? And I mean saved me by, once I found it, I was able to digest my food. I was able to have a normal bowel movement. I wasn't so backed up or gassy that I was in so much pain. Because usually in your first, and a lot of women will tell you this, your first trimester, you are really, really constipated. It's just your body, how it's changing. But I found GoodBelly this time around. Now I've only drank the blueberry pomegranate, because that was the only fruits I can keep down. I tried the mango, and the mango came right back up. So if you can drink, they have 3, I think: blueberry, pomegranate, mango, and I think a greens one. It's not a laxative, nowhere near that. It is literally just going to help your body's digestive system to do exactly what it was built to do. Because with me, like, I normally don't go to, like, before I even got pregnant, I wasn't an everyday bathing person. So that's going to help me once I'm done being pregnant. GoodBelly is going to save you being pregnant. And also, if you're just irregular in your bowel movement and you're not pregnant, go get it. I swear to goodness, it has seriously, it saved me so much. I was able to keep food down. I was able to properly digest it. It didn't sit here to the point that I threw up. It was the most amazing thing. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I found GoodBelly. I was Googling probiotics and dairy-free ones, and boom, it popped up. And I have not turned back at all. It's amazing. I get it from either Whole Foods or I get it from the Giant Eagle Market District. I don't know anywhere else. I know Trader Joe's does not carry it. They carry some form of a probiotic, but I never had it. They do sell it on Amazon, but it's kind of iffy. So do what you will with that. Or you can just go to the GoodBelly website and go from there and see where you can locate it in a store near you. Another thing that has saved me in my pregnancies, and I think it's one of the top things that I don't know if people are not doing it, or maybe they just don't talk about it, which is fine because it's kind of a, I don't want to say intimate, but it is kind of a personal thing, and they're called perineal massages or a perineal stretch. What I have done the first pregnancy, and what I am currently, I just started now that I have entered the 36 weeks marks of this pregnancy, is a perineal massage or stretching, and that is where you stretch the opening of where the baby has to come out, and it is such a great thing. I did not tear with my first one. He has a huge head, by the way. I did not tear with my first one. Think of little like little paper cuts. That's the only thing that happens, which is something normal. They don't even give you anything for that. They just say you have to naturally heal. Like, it's just like little paper cuts. There's nothing we can do. Like, when you tear, they sew you up. They give you this little squirt bottle to be able to clean, and this little numbing spray. I got none of that. I had to endure all the little stinging paper cuts every time I had to pee. It was the worst. I literally used to hold myself the whole day because I didn't want to pee because I knew it was going to hurt. But I didn't tear. You know what I mean? There's an up and there's a down. I didn't tear, I have to get stitches, but I did have these little paper cuts that were the worst. But the perineal massages helped with that I only had little paper cuts that healed within a week. You know what I mean? And pretty much you just stretch, think of it like a clock. So I'm facing you guys. So this is 12 o'clock, this is 3 o'clock, you know, 3 and 9, 10 and 2, 7 and 5, 6 o'clock. So you stretch from 10 to 2 in that area. You don't go to 11, and you definitely, or 1, and you damn sure don't go to 12. So you know, 10 to 2, you'll be stretching in that area. You start at 6, and then the next session you do 3 and 9. Then the next session you add in your 7 and 5. Then your next session you add in your 10 and 2. And eventually you'll start doing all of them in one. But you know, each day you go into the next one, until your body learns to relax from the pulling. And that will help you whenever it's time to deliver baby to not tighten up, because a lot of people will tear because their muscles are not used to expanding that wide. Me being this is my second child, you know, he said, your muscles have already done this, so we're just getting more familiar again. I'm like, it's been 6 years though. He's like, they've already stretched to this before, they can stretch to it again. But even with my sister and her second child, she tore. And I think it was just her body still wasn't prepared. And she had them very close. I think my niece and nephew are 18 months apart, something like that. And I just feel like if she would have had a perineal stretch or massage, she would have tore either. And that was her second child. Again, she had 2 8-pounders and she's smaller than me. But, you know, a couple of different things can factor into it. I still think a perineal massage or stretch is so imperative. Like, so imperative to not tearing, to getting your body properly ready to deliver a baby. It is awesome. It is great. I think everyone should do it. And you might not have a significant other, and I do understand that. I don't know if there's a way to do it by yourself, because you're literally trying to stretch your body so you don't tear. And it's nothing crazy or gross. It's prepping yourself. So I don't know, you can talk to your doctor. If you don't have a significant other, I've had Wes there both times, so you know, that's what has helped me. But yeah, I think that is one of the biggest lifesavers when delivering a baby. So definitely look into that if you have never. Another one that I think was such a great saver in me is hypnobirthing. Now, my first child, I did end up getting the epidural, but they let me push the button for my dosage. And all it did was cut the contraction pain length, the time length. So I still felt the intensity of the contractions, but instead of it being a full minute, it was only 30 seconds. But still, the hypnobirthing, I did that all the way up until I was 6 centimeters, 5.5 to 6 centimeters. I ordered it once again. I believe I ordered at the same time as the the prenatal yoga. I believe I ordered at the same time. Once again, they were both purchased whenever I was pregnant with my ear, and that was 6 years ago. So, yeah, I just feel like just learning to meditate and take your mind away from the pressure or the pain, because that's what we initially think it to be, and remembering it's the pressure and knowing how the body is working at that time will help alleviate you being scared, you tensing up, you know, because you don't want to tense up. You actually want to relax your body and let it do its job. If the pain becomes too intense, that's fine. If you need to get epidural, that's fine. If you need to try different methods to alleviate some of the pain, that is fine, but don't try to contract your body to alleviate the pain. It doesn't do that. It actually makes it worse. But hypnobirthing taught me that. So the first time I went through it, I knew what was going on. I knew what this contraction was. I knew that it was pushing the baby down, and I needed to make sure I let it do that. So hypnobirthing, if you're not going to have a natural birth, that's okay. It is such a great tool for you to just be within yourself and understand your body is built for it. And maybe your pain tolerance might not be built for it, and that's okay, but you will relax and you will be okay and secure in the process that is happening. So I just think that was a great thing for me as well, and it's been a great thing in both pregnancies. So that is my video, the bad side of pregnancy that no one likes to talk about, and also the things that have saved me in both of my pregnancies. So I do hope this helped anyone. I hope it gave you a laugh too if you needed one of those. And also thumbs up if you like the video. And thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next one. Bye.